key. Dude. Why am I going live, man? Why am I going live? Hi. Hi. I haven't streamed in a year. One entire year. I don't even know how I looked the last time I streamed, to be honest. I've looked at like nothing. Why am I live? I don't know. Is the sound and all that well adjusted? I hope it is. I've fiddled around with it a bit because of course you have to. I finished school today. Today was the last time. I had an exam. I had my last oral exam. Yeah, it's my the world of tea, tea producing countries, you know, all that. I like it. Yeah, today was my last exam and I got an A, of course, because I'm good at school. In the oral exam in English, of course. English is a very easy subject. You graduated. I don't even know how old you are, Coffee. I honestly have like forgotten everyone's details and what's up with everyone. Is the stream like laggy or anything? I have like no clue about this because I've literally not seen this in a year. Okay, so I'm gonna say hello to Coffee, Exley, Mongo, Micro, and Zuva. Hello. Lovely to see you. Okay, it's good. Nice. Thank God. Ads. Man, I'm gonna turn ads off. Okay. Well, it's already at the lowest possible that it can be. I literally cannot turn them off. Hi, USB. Coming out of retirement? Yeah, basically. I mean, like, I literally have nothing to do now. I am so free of everything. I have to wait until I'm able to apply for uni. So I'm kind of like doing anything to fill the time now. I've started like
I am such a virgin, dude.
Gert.
I forgot it. This is still have sub like sounds. Thanks for the subscription. Coffee. Thank you very much. I've started applying for Australian citizenship because I'm bored. Like, bro, it's so much effort for like no reason. And there's one reason I can go to Australia without like a visa. But it costs like 575 AUD as in Australian dollars, which is like 300 euros. And I mean, I have a German citizenship, which is like one of the best passports in the world. So Australian citizenship will literally be only for one thing, it is to go to Australia without a visa. But alas, we're here. I don't know. How have you guys been? What have you guys been doing in the drought of me not being here? Because like I was able to fill my time just perfectly with school and I don't know, drinking. That's basically all I've been doing. Yeah, pretty much. I've stopped drinking, kind of, mostly. I don't really drink anymore. Got a job and then quit and then you joined worst GDPS. Hello, country of Brazil. I think I know who you are. Hype train? From what? Yeah, I deleted all the emails. But from what is the hype train? One sub. Really? Lol. Doesn't even make sense. Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, I've kept the J emote because it's legendary, but like all of the other ones are boring. And like I don't know. Thanks for 5 bits. No, I mean all the other emotes I just look dumb on, to be honest. So I've decided to take them out because they're all like photos of me, and I don't really like. I don't know. They're kind of dumb. Yeah, Podfriend, I was considering keeping that one. Dude, you gotta see, like, Bibble live reaction. I was like 14 or whatever. No, 15. Something like that, right? Maybe 16. You know, I'm 20 now. I'm 20 years old. I finished school now. I'm so fucking old. Unk, yeah. You got your license. I'm boycotting getting a license. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I have been. Well, it's been turbulent to say the least. It's like you're gonna be 18 in 2 months. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I don't know. It's been alright. It's actually has been alright. I don't know how it's been, to be honest. Like, yeah. I I've not streamed in a year. I actually checked. The last stream was on the 19th of June 2025. Enjoy. Dude, you guys are so American. I mean, I know USB you're Romanian or something, I think, and Zero DMG is Brazilian, but that is so American. Yeah, I do remember nationalities for some reason. I do that. I do remember that. And that's maybe because I have a weird obsession with countries. That was disgusting. God-fearing American patriots. Yeah, I'm super American, and yeah, that was actually like part of my exam today. Part of my exam. Also today was a strange day. Okay, like I went to the practitioner, to the ear doctor, because um hello Alpa, um because essentially my ears were completely blocked. Like I was basically not able to hear anything on my left ear, and my right ear was also a bit more quiet. And turns out it was just like it was stuffed full with like earwax or whatever. And then he basically vacuum cleaned my ears, and it hurt so fucking much because there was so much pressure on there. And now I can hear again for the first time properly in like 2 weeks, and everything is so fucking loud. It's like, you know, when it's past midnight and everyone's I should stop saying basically. Everyone's asleep at home, and anything you do sounds like 1,000 times more loud. That's basically that, but when it's already out, when it's already loud outside. So I was cured of my deafness. Also, my wrists are basically completely fucked as well. I have like no endurance with these. Uh, Turns out playing Geometry Dash for several years is not very good for you. But I actually wanted to play GD today. Wanted to. Wow. Amazing. I want to play GD today because I got back into esfera. Because I mean, last time I streamed, right? I did the hallucination. I didn't finish that, Then before that, I probably did esfera. I didn't finish that, and I'm essentially unable to finish anything. Yeah, it's true, dude. I honestly got back into esfera because my good friend, I've not talked to him in probably 5 years. Whom I like a lot, by the name of Dedos35. He beat Esfera, and this Esfera, and I commented, "Yo, W, my idol," and he said, "Now it's your turn. If perhaps someday you play the game again." And I definitely thought, like, do I do that now? And I came to the conclusion it's probably cool. It's probably cool to beat it. Yeah, it is loud as hell. I just don't know how to fix it. Because I've honestly not done anything that has, like, I've not done anything that has to do with streaming. You a dog flare, Victor? Wait, send a link, send a link. I wanna comment. Yeah. Yes, good job. Also, this is the tea kettle, which my tea is in. It's also a world map. But that's actually a family tea kettle, so it's not necessarily catered to my interests. I'm drinking a lot of chamomile tea because my gums are, there's like a couple of wounds in my gums and it hurts a lot, so yeah, it's like anti-inflammatory. Go with it. No, I'm just gonna comment the J because I have to, and I'm gonna hear your reaction.
I beat Dark Flare. I beat Dark Flare.
It's so nervous.
I beat Dark Flare.
Attempt 3,900. Nice.
Let me get the banger top 3 before the end.
Item.
I beat Dark Flare.
Yeah, every single day I'm live like normal. Tim is the first person to actually act like it's normal that I'm streaming. Man, he's the only one who reads titles. Nothing weird here. Yeah. You know, I put that title in the stream and I completely forgot about it after like 2 minutes of going live. Nice stream yesterday. Yeah, for sure. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. Probably nothing. I don't do anything. I'm just geeked out. I mean, yesterday was a Sunday anyway. Like, who does shit on a Sunday? Sundays are empty. But yeah, does anyone even want to watch me play Geometry Dash? Like, I've no clue, cause like, you know. Okay. I'll play Geometry Dash. I still have Glaive as the picture though. Work. It flashed. Okay, I think it does. My mic is a bit strained. Oh, I keep clicking off. Made in 1 hour. Tell me if the sound in game is a bit too quiet or something. I have it on like the lowest setting, I think. Yeah. Not mobile friendly. Okay. Also, I'm not using my trusty G502 anymore. I gave it to my brother because he moved out and yeah, he has his own gaming vicinities with his girlfriend now, which is pretty cool. I gave him that mouse. It's quiet, alright, I'll turn it up. They updated esfera for 2.2 now, so it's not dumb anymore. Okay, that's a bit loud for me. I think I'm just gonna turn it up on Streamlabs. I hope it's fun like this. You know, in the past week I had to like prepare for my English exam, so instead of preparing for my English exam, I started playing Geometry Dash again, which is so real. Like, instead of procrastinating, I'm just doing something else. Which, I mean, I suppose it's procrastinating, but like, you know, I just didn't do anything for the English exam. Like, it's not procrastinating because I didn't do it at the end. I got like the second best possible grade anyway though. No, unironically, okay, this is a bit, maybe gamer chud perspective, but to me, playing Geometry Dash is like a proper activity, because it's like, to me, studying is easier than playing GD, because, I don't know, I'm good at learning things. Like, I read a text and I instantly know about what the topic is, and in GD, I completely destroy my wrists before being not good at the game. So yeah, no, that's true. Like, revising is kind of annoying. But it really depends. Like, if you have a goal, like, for example, what I really enjoyed studying was, like, learning all the country names and whatever, all the capital cities. And, like, I knew most of them by the time I finished. I just, like, I enjoyed revising them anyway, because I had the goal of knowing all of them and not most of them. No, I did that voluntarily. It's not a task for a school to learn all capital cities, although it would be cool. That's like too simple, you know? Like, you don't really learn anything by learning all the capital cities, do you? You only learn names, which school is not about learning information for no reason, at least generally. There are some subjects where that is the case, but usually you learn things that you have to, like a, you learn how things work, and then you have to apply those things to other examples. What the fuck? Yeah. You know, how's it called again when like you're addicted and you do whatever you're addicted again? Is it called falling back? No. You know what I mean. That is me right now. Yeah, I relapsed. Exactly, I relapsed. But dude, the GD curse is so real. Like you can never quit this game forever. Like it's just not possible. Yeah, Geometry Dash is like crack. And I mean that in a most literal sense. It's about as harmful as well for both your physical and mental health. Something like that, I assume. I don't know, I'm not sure. Hello, Charlotte. I mean, I've never like decided, yeah, I want to quit the game now. I just stopped doing it. I also stopped streaming because I had no interest in it anymore. And to be honest, I also had real life, and I still have real life. I just wanted to stream again, you know. I just wanted to feel like a 2022 shot again. Okay. You'd rather do Fen? Well, I mean, that's a stretch, to be honest. Like, actually, I think fentanyl is more socially acceptable than Geometry Dash. Like, if I were to go to a party, like to a bar, right, and then I was talking to some strangers, and then I tell them, yeah, I used to be addicted to fentanyl, is more socially acceptable than if I were to say, yeah, I used to be a top Geometry Dash player, you know? It's okay. 5 years. Hello, Jimmy. 5. Depends on you say. Well, I mean, some stranger, you know. I don't know. I've never met a GD playing Chud in real life. At least only like GD playing Chuds who only have the mobile game and have played like up to Can't Let Go and given up. If you can't tell, I like the word Chud. It's a funny word. If you say to middle schools, they think you're the coolest person ever. Okay, but I don't usually talk to middle schoolers, and especially not on like a night out at a bar. Like I wouldn't talk to middle schoolers. 5 years, yeah, it's half a decade actually. Stuart Lloyd. I don't know who you are anymore, Lulama, but yeah, I'm your lawyer dog. You know, I actually have to study something serious. Like, I can't just be a goober forever. And I'm gonna study. And I'll go to university. Because I'll study geography. I'll study geography and history, I think. Because it's fun. I want to get into like city design. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have a lot of flags. You're in a relationship, an IRL relationship with a GD playing Chud. Okay, that's funny. Dropped out of high school in October. You are very Chud-like. Oh shit. Wait, I have one more flag. I have to think about if it's worth it showing my room. I suppose, like, you can see it there, on the wall. It's, I don't know if anyone knows that flag. My father brought it with him from Australia. It's the Australian Indigenous flag, and like, obviously my father is a white Australian, not Indigenous, but it's a very cool flag. And he also brought the flag of the Torres Strait Islands or whatever, which you can see behind me. That's the flag that you probably do not recognize. Bags are sick. Thank you. They kind of piss me off, but how you doing? I'm alright. I finished school. Like today I had my last final, my oral exam. Did pretty well. Scored almost 4 points, 4 marks. Yeah. But like, if I was really doing well, you know, like mentally sane, I wouldn't be streaming Geometry Dash. You know, like I have to be sufficiently bored and alone, and you know, those sort of things, and broke as well because I have no money to go out to stream GD. Not because like I want to make money from streaming, but because I genuinely have no money to go out. Because the first day of the month I already spent all my money, you know. The flag above the Palestine one. Yeah, that's the Torres Strait. Like the flag of the Torres Strait. And the one above that is the J. It's like some islands in Australia, like north of Australia, in the Torres Strait, which is between New Guinea and Northern Australia or whatever. Okay, see ya. Thanks for dropping by. I forgot like all the mannerisms of streaming, having to thank people for subbing and for dropping by and stuff. It's kind of a strange dynamic if you think about it, but like, you shouldn't think about it because otherwise, yeah. Say fuck you to everyone. Well, I don't want to harbor a toxic environment because like, it is funny to a certain extent to be mean to people, but there's some people that you just cannot be mean to, and I don't want to be mean to them. Because it's always about the energy that you have to match. Evil and full of malice. Me, evil and full of malice. And also I'm back into the streaming because I have no focus on the game at all. Also I have a therapist now, any suspects? I probably have ADHD, so that's kind of funny. You still remember this level? Like I played it the past week. Like, you can play this game offline, you know? Like, I have last 2 weeks I've played this game for 12 hours. Hello, Tiny Phantom. Parents figured out that you developed the work mind virus. Are you like in a bad family? Right, I have to find something. Do I have 15? Yeah, I played Tempered Steel a bit, like... Okay. You just don't like it. Nice. I played Tempered Steel a bit because I was bored. And it was fun, like 3 months ago or so. But then, this game bored me again. And I stopped playing. I stopped playing again. Wait, I have to see. Yeah, 4K. Dude, I'm so bad at this game, man. Wait. So true. Light flare. That's so real. Damn. Hello, Dosos. So your mother is low-key a Nazi. Okay, that's relaxing. Any treatments for the... Okay, yeah. Work mind virus is forever. Long live the work mind virus. I mean, you know, like, at this point, I'm so woke. I'm like dark woke now. You know, I'm past like the usual mannerisms of woke. I'm just dark woke now. I don't know. It's probably reading Karl Marx. Don't do that. Make you dark woke. And watching Hassan Piker. Hypernova. How the frick are you? We are now in the future. Yeah. You know, it's like... This is the usual mannerism of streaming as well, that you have to repeat everything a million times. And then a dilemma comes in. If I answer how I'm actually doing every single time someone asks that, then like it becomes repetitive for the people who are actually here for the whole time. And if I don't answer it every time, then the person who asked it and just came in might feel excluded. So you can't full work, yeah. I know last time I streamed you still said that you hated communists. I don't know if that changed. Yeah, fair. I mean, it's the usual mannerism anyway. Alright, let's go to coffee. Lol. Das J. So true, Xenoc. Still not like the biggest fan of communism, okay. You decided to use your creating powers for evil instead of good. Is the true evil in Geomtrash apart from corporate slop? Okay, I forgot that name. Something like that. You know who I mean. That guy who spent like $1 million on a Geomtrash level, whatever. Soulless Mr. Beast garbage. I don't follow Geomtrash drama at all anymore, like I have literally no clue. I pretty much only watch Nepesta videos, that's all I get to see from Geomtrash. And I watch like the, when Doggy posts like a video, I'll watch those. But apart from that, I have no clue what's going on. Waboo, yeah, exactly that guy. And Charlotte, that has nothing to do with communism though, right? Communism is just a different way of work, like the purpose is different. Like you don't work to increase revenue, you work for the purpose of producing a product that helps people, you know. That's essentially like the difference between, you know. Whatever. Yeah, G drama is dumb shit. There's probably like 5 more pedophiles added since I last played the, or like last streamed, right? Ian, still you goat. Ian is cool. I like Ian. You don't like Nepesta anymore? Damn. I'll never stop watching Nepesta, I think. He beat Akashic Records, okay. Nepesta beat Akashic Records. Yeah. I think someone sent me a Steam DM, but I can't really check. I just know that my Steam symbol is blinking on my taskbar. Wait, why am I gay? No, bad. I mean. Which scallywag did this? Freaking Bebel Nerk, okay. I'd have to consider something. I don't even know like what is on my central screen, like on my main screen, so I'm just gonna move everything to my second monitor because I don't know. Lol. Wait, why is everyone Hitler? I mean, that's like normal, considering the demographic of Geometry Dash, right? It's a large majority is like 14 to 18-year-old men. So that they're all Hitler makes sense. Like that's the demographic. What? Doggy and Trick. Little charity for what the fuck? I thought Doggy was cool. I mean, I don't like all the TCD stuff and all those people. Like, I thought Doggy was way cooler when he was, like, irrelevant. But, like, it's normal that the larger the audience, the more soulless it becomes, like, the product, so... That's kind of funny. Like, it's also really bad, in my opinion. So maybe that's why I'm back. Like, for all the 99 Hitlers, I'm the one Karl Marx. I'm here to save the jump trash community, that's true. I mean, if you were able to, like, look at the books I'm reading at the moment, bro, like, it's unironically just really good to fall asleep to. Also, like, this is stream curse. This is free. This part. Dude. I'm Muimin. It's probably been 2 years, yes. Something like that. Yes. Yes, indeed. Dude, generally my body is rage baiting me at the moment, okay? Like, I have wounds within my mouth, okay? And they hurt so bad that I cannot even properly eat at the moment. Like, I eat like 1 meal a day, probably. Because it hurts so much, like, I'm actually starving, man. I can't eat. Cold ass ultra white. Nice. I was like, I wanted to make some joke with Charlie Kirk, but like, I didn't, nothing clicked. I think since the last time I streamed, Charlie Kirk died, bro. Dude. I streamed while Charlie Kirk was alive. Dude, last what? We're living in post Charlie Kirk times, dude. It's so funny. Was the last stream on the 19th of June, I think, or something like that. Nice. Bro, everybody transgender. Everybody transgender. Dude, everyone in my chat, I swear, everyone in my chat is transgender, or became transgender, or will be transgender. Everyone is transgender. I mean, Envy is still, like, under the subcategory transgender, I would say. It's an umbrella term. Everyone transgender. That's like Trump said. Everybody transgender. Yeah, bro. Maybe the woke mind virus is real and it is contagious. And the way you get it is by watching Babelnark. That's true. Before Kirk and after Kirk. And we could do that. On these freaking streams. I don't know. Probably like 4 years ago or so. I mean, I think I was like 16, maybe 15. I don't know. I've like completely lost the concept of time anyway, because it's 2026 and I'm 20 years old. You know, like, fuck do I know? Anywhere between 5 and 1 year ago. Yeah, okay, but you still watch my stream, okay? Like, it doesn't disprove it, you know, because, like, the woke mind virus, like, the theory states that everyone who watches my stream is transgender, no, becomes transgender, or will be transgender, or whatever. You know? Bro. Wait, are you also... Wait, this is... Are you also transgender? That's really funny. I think the theory is, like, more and more proven. After I got, bro, it's like... Before and after the... What the fuck did I just do? I don't know what I just did, but it was funny. The random transgender events. I think that's what we should call it. It truly does, Kofi. Like, does get it all. Dude, I can't. I'm bad. No, I think that's just the effect of like having decent morals and then also having like peers who have morals and then I don't know. Just Gamesel. Dude, I don't know. I still have Snapchats, bro. Why should I call him? I literally... No. I'm not calling anyone. Hi Golden Spicy Boy, hi Drail. What do you mean full work potential? Hello, very normal viewer. Yeah, but like... What? Also, like, it's crazy. What is your relation to Gamsel? Like, what? Like, that guy, like, literally, I don't think I've talked to him in, like, 5 years. Oh, that's a Europol. Chef, bro. Do you mean boss, or do you actually mean, like, he cooks for you? Like, you have hired him as someone who cooks for you? Upbeat gaming and music. Upbeat gaming and music. Yeah, I've been consistent all the time. Who is Golden Spicy Boy? Following since September 2020, bro. This is Gamsel. Like, there's no way this isn't Gamsel, mate. Oh, is it? No, I don't follow them. It's definitely a Finnish person, though. Because it is probably a friend of Gamsel, bro. That's... No, I'm just wondering who you are. I don't remember you. What, Charlotte? So why can't I, like, why should I call them, bro? I can't. Get decent Geoguess are nice. I don't have a Geoguess subscription anymore, it just wasn't worth it. Hello, Jonathan. Hi. Someone didn't read the title. I've been an active streamer all this time, it's normal. Hello, Verdivore. Bollard carried Geoguess. Bro, there's not bollards everywhere, bro. What are you gonna do when, like, South Africa spawns? Like, you're just dead. You don't remember watching me at all? That's funny. Yeah, probably because I look very different than back then. I'll turn on the lights and another light because it's getting dark outside, I think. Actually, does it do anything? No, it literally does not change anything. So I can show you like what I did 4 years ago, okay? Like 4 years ago, I did this. Like I was this chud, okay? Like, bro, okay. Bro, I can't look at images of myself from back then, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I looked like it looked so dumb, bro. Mate, it's actually horrible. Oh, whatever. Sinister incision, bro. Well, that was like right after I beat. I mean, the first time. Dude, I remember that, man. That was so funny because like I beat Dark Flare and didn't know what I wanted to do, so I tried Sinister Incision because like there was like something. And like I think Aeon Air raided me there. I remember that. I have no clue of like the demon list at all. I think I don't have any list points anymore. I believe Akashic Records is dead. Yeah, this is apparently harder than Zodiac, which is like chopped. That's actually false, I think. Tornado 556556. Okay, golden spicy boy. I will not. 185. Lol. It's crazy because the Akashic Records and Esfera are like the same difficulty. Yeah, game's gone. Game's gone. I'm actually incompetent while playing on stream. It's crazy. Like the difference between playing on stream and playing offline is so severe. Lol. I mean, Zodiac does destroy this level. Like, bro, look at this Chunga's ass gameplay, bro. This is not hard. It's just like Zodiac. Zodiac has like hard parts. This has some decently hard parts, but they're all like spread out. I don't know. They need to add search enter, bro. They changed like Mega Hack now. I can't like have the colors of my icons like switching around now, like, you know, like the effects. I mean, it's not, Jonathan, like it's harder than Insane Demon, but like it is there's some parts that are pretty easy, but it's generally actually really hard. It just looks easy. You're following since you're 12. Oh wait, no, I can't do a practice run actually, because for some reason the mapping on my keyboard is so fucking stupid. So you know how Z and X or something are like the buttons for checkpoints on GD, right? Like the bottom left buttons, right? So for some reason they just translated that to the German keyboard as well, and the German keyboard has Y and Z flipped, you know. So I have to press Z, which is in like the middle top of the keyboard, to place a checkpoint, and X to delete it, which is like in the bottom left. So I just don't use practice mode anymore. I for sure don't. Yeah, okay. 54 months. That's a lot. 54. 54. Keybinds mod. I'm not that dedicated, okay. Also, like, you know, Jonathan, this time of gameplay being like 3.5 minutes into a level is already, it's a bit fucked up. Custom keybinds? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit lazy. You know, I'm one of those strange people who actually think the first half is harder. Even though it, like the second part has the conventionally hard gameplay compared to the first half. But it's just like 3 clicks which make it so inconsistent for me in the first half for some reason. There's 3 clicks that I just can't do. Did my stream die? Oh. Not really. That's still fine. Okay, no, because like for some reason it reconnected me with my chat, so I didn't know if I was like disconnected for a second or whatever. Because for some reason the internet's just been doing that, like every so often it just goes away for like a second. The amount of times that has rage baited me while playing Brawl Stars is insane. You don't even know. Yeah, I've started playing Brawl Stars again instead of streaming. It's a bit hard to get back into Brawl Stars after not playing for a long time, especially with all the updates they dropped, but it's fine. Okay. What is Guilty Gear? Okay, but alright, let me have fun, okay? Let me have joy and whimsy. I used to play Brawl Stars in 2019 when it released, okay? And it's kind of nostalgic. I think I might have just played these parts way too often. I think that's the reason why I think the second half is a bit more doable than the first half. I just think the second half is hard because like you're nervous. I mean, conventional levels are about 2 minutes or something. And this is like 2 minutes in almost. I feel like it's getting really dark. I don't know if you can still properly see me. No, Jonathan, you don't get it. You don't get it, okay? You wouldn't get it. I swear this gameplay is hard, okay? I swear the first half is harder than the second half. Gameplay-wise. Like, I'm the only person with that opinion, but it's true. I think Dedo said the same. He said that people were saying that's like a thinking space, but it's 3.5 minutes long. But he thought that wasn't the case. And I agree, the second half is consistent as fuck. Like, that's the difference. The first half is inconsistent, the second half is consistent. That's why I don't think the second half is that hard. Comparatively. I go to lengths to defend levels I like, mate. Like, I can just say, I just like the level. I don't need to defend how it's balanced, bro. It's like, it's objectively shit, but like... I swear it's not that bad. And I'm also mind-blocked at everything that's hard in the first half, so... That's maybe... a factor. This is actually easy to even gameplay, like, yeah. Like, that's true. But it's fine, because it's like a break part before the next hard parts begin, so it's... I think it's fine to have, like, a proper break part here. Thinking space, 6 minutes, what's... Low death? You're playing low death? Yeah, that seems like a level you can get mind blocked on. Always levels that are like jank as hell. I swear like this part is impossible. Especially like... These orbs, I swear you can never do them correctly. Like, the chance of passing them is about as, like, high as being born successful. This is how I combine, playing Geometry Dash and, being critical of the system, guys. This is how I bring the revolution, chats. The work mind virus. What do you think? That's the mission. According to chat, like, a lot of people in the GD community have been exposed of being like, they said Hitler. I would say probably politically misinformed. So these clicks are also impossible as hell. Whatever. I'll play from 0. Why not? You know what's really funny? I started playing this level 3 years ago, I think. What does that say about me? I'm very resilient and always get things done. Lol. Don't say that. Don't say. Okay, Goo Goo Gaga chatting. How old is Geometry Dash? I haven't been keeping up. Years, thanks. That really helps. 13 years? Okay. 13, bro. Is that Advi style setting range or? Craig. John Trash. Yeah, that's true actually. Twitch is 13 plus. I'm going to drink water. I have a bottle of water filled into a cola bottle. Is this still tea? Oh, there's still tea. And it's like barely lukewarm. Also chat, I got my first suit, okay? Like, cause obviously I finished school this year, and for the graduation ceremony you have to be dressed pretty chic. And I've never owned a proper suit. I got a suit. And yeah, I feel so, like, I feel like an adult now. Lol. I miss when N-Swish was a top player, okay. I said it. N-Swish was the best top player of all time. As in the best #1 player. Also like how like the big two top players, N-Swish and Zoink, are both like queer baiting gods. Is Zoink a transfer? Bro, I have no clue what's up with Zoink, you know? Like, one day he's transgender, the other day he's transphobic, like, I don't know. I thought Zoink was like, gay. Or whatever. I thought he was, some sort of rainbow. So I guess B. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. He's still a bum? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought... Okay. Also, chat, you know what really feels freeing? I've left, like, every Discord server. Apart from, like, 2, which is my Discord server and Emily's Discord server. But apart from that, I've left every Discord server. And, like, I obviously have, like, some group chats with some friends, but I've left everywhere. And now I don't get any notifications anymore. I have to answer nobody. It feels so free because you can just like... I did leave yours. I mean, I'm sorry, but like I left every Discord server. I just didn't care. Like, I never looked at anything. I never interacted with anything. I was just annoyed of opening Discord and having a billion notifications, so I just left everything. It feels way more freeing, you know? And I think it's generally more healthy to have a more distant stance to like communities. I don't know, I clicked randomly and it worked. Matrix. Unmod Yusuri. What is with Yusuri? What happened with Yusuri? Oh no. What? Bruh. Tetri, okay. Is there any proof for Yusuri being that? Because I've always experienced it as being pretty nice. And I recently saw it in, I think, the Wolves' chat or whatever. She said hello. And I said hello. Okay. I mean, if I see her, I'll confront her or whatever. Or if she sees my stream, she's probably gonna, if that's true, she's probably gonna leave when seeing the flags in my background or whatever. I mean, you know my stance. Actually, you might actually not know my stance. I'm not streaming in here. But if you didn't know, I'm quite tolerant. Like 2 months ago. So, I assume if that's the case, she is not Demon List mod anymore, or whatever. That's the thing. She was. Oh, bro, that's... you're banned. I do not look like Charlie Kirk. No, I just don't see that. What? I don't look like Charlie Kirk, bro. What the fuck? No, but Zuva, people can change actually. Right, I'll go on Twitter because why not? So I'll look at Twitter. Opening my account that I've not opened in a while. Why have people been following me? Who are these people? They're GD people apparently. I don't know. Hey, Siri still follows me. And there's not a lot on Twitter, like itself. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I've no idea what it's about, okay? I genuinely have no clue what it's about, okay? This is all just a big game of telephone. I genuinely I've not seen anything, okay? Basically, my Twitter activity has reduced to getting a private account with 4 followers and schizo tweeting. I have that account for like a year now.
Solidifying my #1 spot in Bits RN.
GG. And I have like 2,000 tweets or whatever on that account. But you won't find that it's like, it's also private. Yeah, I did tweet on my main account, I did do that. Jonathan just, I don't know. It was loud. I don't know. Not my fault. I don't know how to do anything with sound design, okay? Genuinely, it's all chopped. Also, this is what Geometry Dash streams degenerate to, okay? You genuinely just sit here and get no progress and do nothing at all in-game because you just look at the chat all the time and I'm not concentrated whatsoever. I'm dying, mate. Hate the game, hate the play. Wait, what is... No, that... girlcockx.com, that's... Man. That's actually really embarrassing. That's actually so bad, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, that's cringe. Yeah, no, this is not good. I mean, the implication of the Discord name, escaping the Matrix, also interesting. How can you be a alpha male as a woman, but it's fine. But that shit is straight out of like 2021 Big Suck, as in Wolf's absolutely malnourished, intellectually malnourished Discord server. Dude, anyone remember the times where I streamed for like 6 hours straight? I don't think I'd be able to do that nowadays. Like, I'd probably die in between. That was not that long ago. That was not that long ago. Kind of in 2021. Right? Haha. Wait, it could have been. Wait. Shit. I don't know. Why though? Like, why do you do that, Coffee? Jonathan, does not feel like that long ago, but like, you're probably right. You're probably right. That was during the pandemic. It's also an interesting phenomenon, right? Like, people that only started streaming because of the pandemic have all gone dormant now. Like, all those people, including me. I mean, I didn't necessarily start streaming only because of the pandemic. I actually wanted to stream before that, but I don't know, I wasn't confident enough. You miss COVID era? Like, I miss it too to a certain degree, but I wouldn't want it back, if that makes sense. Because, like, in my opinion, as like a 14-year-old and 15-year-old, COVID was peak. But at my age now, I would hate that. Absolutely. Yeah, awesome cactus. I definitely had the most fun streaming in that time, I think. I mean, obviously, peak time was when I was playing Dark Flare, right? Was that peak? I don't know what was peak. Chat, you decide what was peak. I think after I beat Akashic Records, I dropped off. Oh yeah, Cookie is mine as a cunt. I agree. That guy, bro. Yeah, it's true, Jonathan. Yeah, no, bro. Recently, okay, right. Like, I follow on Twitch, and I'm like mod in his chat or whatever, right? And I still thought he was alright, because like we used to every so often VC when he would stream, and those were the most chaotic and funny streams. And then like a couple of months later, I watched his stream again, right? And it was like more recent, and then it was basically in call with these really weird people. One of those guys was also a top player, and it like kept saying like the N-word, and then kept saying, yeah, but why? Literally one of the things one of the guys said is, yeah, but why do all these leftists always say that Hitler is like the measure of evil or whatever? Like, bro, I was my jaw dropped. Okay, I was very yeah, that was definitely unpleasant. And then I was like, yo, you guys are a bit brain broken. And I told them to grow the fuck up and stop being such dickheads. And then they basically said, yeah, Cookie said that I have Antifa tattooed on me, which is true. I do have Antifa tattooed on me. And then one of the guys in the call said that I'm a terrorist, which I suppose it's true, according to the US. I mean, there's 4 countries in history which have called Antifa terrorists, which USA now, Nazi Germany, fascist Italy, and Franco Spain. Okay, like that's that's the country, so definitely fine with that. Yeah, Emily is British. That's lucky. Dude, Emily and I have 1,000 snap streak. Like literally yesterday, we reached the number 1,000. Like, I didn't know that was possible. Yeah, this is also the only person I would ever like have a snap streak that long with, but it's actually mental. As Emily streams, yeah, me too. I don't know if she's gonna stream again though. I mean, I know what's going on in her like private life, of course. Like we're still friends and we talk occasionally, and obviously we have the Snapchat and see all the shit she does. So I'm not certain if she's gonna stream again soon at all. Yeah, Emily works. She has a job or whatever, like that. I mean, I think Emily wanted to come here this year, so we might stream then. I'm not sure though. Probably not though. Lol. Like, EVW is not that old. He's just been looking old for like the past 10 years. Like, that's the issue with being bald. He's something like, he's below 40. Like, why are you even worrying? Like, bro. Like, I mean, he lost his hair with like 20 or so, probably, I assume. Like, he's been looking old for a while. Which is probably good. What is with the 1 Alpha Helix now, bro? Oh my god, why is everyone... Hi, slammed. What the hell? Hi. I'm not going bald. My hairline is pristine. Some AI script, bro. It's crazy how I'm the last bastion of integrity and being a good person in the German trash community. It's sad, but I have to carry the flame. Lol. Hard reset? I don't know. He writes his bits as they are. Lazy as fuck now. Join group chat with a more ultra. Interesting. I know that something happened like with that. I just saw like on somebody's private account that they tweeted about that, and I asked them. I was happy that nothing like it was just stupid bullshit. So true, slammed. I'm no better though. What the fuck? Like my room is actually the state of that is probably not the greatest thing for your mental health, but it's fine. Oh yeah, what was his room then? Like, if it wasn't messy, was it like... I genuinely don't know. Disaster? Okay. I mean, like, I don't know. It really depends on what type of person he is. Like, there's people who are struggling with mental illness, whose places become disasters, and then people who are just lazy and disgusting. Oh, nice. Dude, artsy beast. Mr. Beast. Fans said Missy, okay. Mr. Beast is the most soulless, uninspiring bullshits. I used to like Mr. Beast when I was young. Dedos35. You are the reason why I'm playing this level, okay? Like, again, like, you know, I've commented on your video and you said I should do it, and like, you know, you inspire me. Dedos. Dude. What am I oh, I wasn't clicking on the screen apparently, like my cursor was outside of the screen. That's kind of funny. He's so poor, no, so true. How much have you played this before now? Actually, also hi Bit Crusher. And nice. I've been alright. I've finished school now. I had my last exam today, and I got almost full grades. I'm very happy about that. I can actually check here. So I have 31. 31. Bro, I'm so German, mate. 31 VODs of this level. Also, I deleted the profile picture because I'm chopped. I've generally been switching things up, you know. I also deleted all the sub emotes because I'm cringe. Mr. Beast? No, every billionaire loves broke because otherwise they wouldn't get sympathy. I mean, they probably would because there's enough bootlickers around, but like... I mean, there's a good video about, whatever, Karl Marx predicting Mr. Beast. It goes into detail about that pretty well. Oh yeah, I kept the case in the middle. 7th of June-ish. Actually, that seems normal. I think. I mean, I don't know if I was that cringe. Like, I can't really tell because I was just younger and I'm really disconnected from how I was back then because like I mean, I don't know if you can see, I'm quite different than I used to be, but so I don't really know if I was cringe. I was just different, you know. Like, I don't cringe at watching like Dark Flare Rewind. I just like, I'm so disconnected from that, you know, because like I watch Dark Flare Rewind and I look so different. I don't even see myself there, you know what I mean? I hope you can, I think you can understand what I mean by that. Also, Dedos, if you're still here, what was your, like, balancing opinion of this? Because on God, the first half is harder than the second half because it's more inconsistent. Yeah, I invented drip. You are so base status. Oh my god. You are so bad. Also, this fucking dumbass click, bro. I don't know why, but I keep dying to these 3 clicks. Like, I can't do them, bro. I swear, those parts are so inconsistent, like. Right when I get to them. I mean, yeah. That makes sense. What? Guten Tag. Guten Tag. What's going? How are you doing? It's not highlighted, no, that's because it's a scam. It's going superb nice. I finished school today. I had my final oral exam in English. I got 14 points, you know, because I mean, that's kind of imperative. And I finished school now, and I'll get my grades soonish, and then I'll start studying. How's your studying going? Yeah, it does help, but like this part is still impossible for some reason because it's just random chance now. Also, I never have like the endurance to do all the parts in a row. I mean, that might be because my wrist is, well, let's say a bit used after playing this game for 6 years very intensively and carelessly. Let's play versus see like that. Yeah. Yeah, I finished everything for my Abitur. I finally did it, you know, 3 years later or something like that. But I did it. And even with pretty good grades, like I have possibly, I think, like I would say like a 2.4 average maybe. That's my guess. Like, yes, I was Hungarian. As well as dope. Yeah, I mean, I want to study geography. Like, that's my goal. I want to study geography and probably history as well. And then work in, like, city design and stuff. And urban planning. Maybe regional development. One of those things. I think those are really interesting topics. And I think they do a lot of good and are really cool endeavors. And that's the... No. I mean, what doctor is constantly sick? Like, I'd be a shit doctor. Alright, nice. now that I've freed myself of the shackles of thinking that it's cringe when I get seen anywhere, because, you know, I can just enjoy things and comment on them like a bot. I actually do comment on things that I enjoy a lot, and that's like a lot of things. Like, and including GeoGuessr, bro. I've been watching Zigzag mainly for, bro, he had like 10k subs or even less than that. Yeah, I mean, true. Geography is just the best subject in it. What I think of the new Glaive album? It's hard to get into. I'll say that. Like, first listen, I was kind of underwhelmed, but to be honest, like, it's like it grew on me a bit, but I think on first listen it was pretty underwhelming, and that, obviously, the first impression is always the most important. It's kind of sad. That won't hinder me. I will be going to the Glaive concert this year, of course, because I have to. Like, whenever Glaive comes to Cologne, I'm going. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I've given up my dates. You know, I've given up. My digital footprint is fucked anyway, bro. I've streamed with Facecam for years, so I can give up. Like, I God Save the 3. Wait, there's been 2 albums released since I last streamed. I mean, God Save the 3. I mean, the most recent one. Y'all was absolutely peak. Y'all was my favorite album, I think. My rank on GeoGuessr duels, I'm not really sure. I've given up my GeoGuessr sub. Probably like master? I don't know. I probably could get to like the, like, I don't know what it's called. Like the one before like the highest rank. Like, in that category I could probably get into that if I actually played. Because I've been watching GeoGuessr for so long. I just know things. Like, I can just look at things and just know them without like necessarily knowing any meta or whatever. Like, I'm still not good at the game. I just have I have really good instincts. Forgotten for Country. Yeah, that's a good song. All the types of grass. Well, I mean, there's a lot of grass in the world. But I know, like, there's definitely very regional specific grass. Like, there's definitely... Yeah, there's a bunch of grass that I know. Like, the things of grass that come to my mind are, like, Prince Edward Island grass, Eswatini grass, Tocantins grass, which is like a state in Brazil. Those come to mind. I know those grass types. Did you know bamboo? Bamboo? Bamboo. How do you pronounce that word? That's a type of grass. I'm not purely a vibes player. Like, I also know like some car meta and stuff, but like I don't really know it. I just picked it up from watching it for a lot of time. Digiko is good, yeah. You know, Liberia actually doesn't have Google Street View coverage, so unfortunately that's wrong. No, but actually you can wait, that's actually so funny. Wait, hello Yusuri. yes, people do sit down and memorize GeoGuessr strats. Okay, Siri, I don't know how to formulate this. Okay, so basically people were saying that you were naughty, okay? That you had some controversy, okay?
Bruh.
So it's kind of awkward, you know? But it's like... Yeah, let's talk about it after stream, please. Isn't showing up? Yeah, I can't. Okay, then let it be that. I'm not gonna fix anything right now. I'll play my free game of GeoGuessr today because, like, seriously, I can't. Yeah, this looks like the Netherlands, but it's Belgium actually. It's Belgium. I'm going to Belgium this year actually. I'm going to Belgium, doing a lad's holiday. Dude, this type of art style is so ugly. It looks like these Facebook. Actually, this looks like... Bro, this looks like a northern city, bro. Looks like somewhere on the coastline. Yeah. Actually, it wasn't. Alt. I used to have the subscription, but I can't be asked anymore. Okay, this is like clearly Italy. I'd say like Tuscany, which is this. Was it this? Like, wait, no, Florence is. Wait, am I chopped, bro? Okay, that's what I meant for sure. It's like Indonesia. No, it's Thailand. I can't be asked learning Thailand. And it's like Brazil, I think. Yeah. I can't reach and guess Brazil anyway. And this is South Korea. So I do, I guess, like the antipode within the country. Now I knew it, like I knew where those places are. Like, I recognized them, because like, those were pretty easy rounds anyway. Because they were like all pretty, but, like, there were things like language, for example. There were, like, you just know, like, Thai language is just very noticeable. Or like Belgium looks like the Netherlands, but don't have yellow plates, so, you know, like, license plates, you know, Belgian license plates. Or like, I don't know, Brazil, I knew the electricity pole, because it was like a Portuguese style. Bebelnerk. Call me ass at geography the way I'm ass at geography. Wait, facts. Nebelnik. Oh my god. I think he's completely retired. Like he's... Dude, my channel outliving his is kind of crazy though. Lol. Tight like his hairline. Yeah, true. Nevenig is like a German YouTuber. Legend. Absolute YouTube legend. That's actually YouTube heritage in Germany. Bro, I'm so blessed that I don't have like a retiring hairline, bro. Chalantful. I don't think that's a word, but so true. Yeah, I know what you meant, but it's I don't think there's an antonym to nonchalant. I just think nonchalant is a word that stands by itself. There's like a category for those words. I forgot how they're called, but they're a thing. Some linguistic stuff. I swear like everyone gets the linguistics knowledge of like the same 3 people on TikTok or YouTube. And I mean, they're cool. They're cool. Non-nonchalant. Not real words. Yeah, that's not the... No, I mean nonchalant. Like words that are... like basically descriptive adjectives that don't have an antonym. Or like that should have an obvious antonym as an obvious opposite, like, you know, like nonchalant to be chalant. Yeah, chalant is not a word, because I think the history is something like that nonchalant is like a saying from French and then that transferred over, but chalant didn't transfer over. You know, English is a fake language anyway, like it's just 3 languages combined. Also, Charlotte, hello. Why? Did you just like remember that's my name or? Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it rather be overstanding? Because under, you know. Like empty. Yeah, even that doesn't exist, yeah. I mean, like, I don't even understand where understand comes from, to be honest. I mean, actually, in German it's the same, right? Verstehen. It also has to do with standing. But like, in French, for example, which I know, French, I know a bit of French and stuff. It's comprendre, like, comprehend. Like, they don't have understanding. I mean, that's like a philosophy, like, actually, it's an anthropological question, right? I think there's always purpose, but yeah, I think we're too far into complex language to trace that for the most part. Yes, Charlotte, I can 1v1, you just have to send a link. Send in... I would prefer in Discord DMs that no one else joins, but I don't know how to play fake GeoGuessr, okay? I've never done that. I don't have an account on fake GeoGuessr. I think when it pissed me off, that's when it got slimed. Also, like, what type of human do you have to be to remember shit like that? Like, that's like the most niche thing of all time. No. Actually, like, since coming back, that's my furthest attempt. I know that video. I know that video. That's a very funny video. I've seen that before, because it, like, at some point it was also on my, I think, Scope Cinemas level, I don't know. Just vibes, you know? Just vibes. Whenever you think I'm far, I think it always depends on how good I'm playing within a session, you know? Like, and whenever you think I need, whenever you think I need encouragement to get far, and do not die in an attempt, okay? It's like, when you're in the stadium, you support your team when you think it needs supporting, and not when... Actually, like, both, but like, that was a really bad simile, that was a really bad metaphor, actually, like, you didn't know, but... I think, relative to my, other consistency, that's when you should say go, when I'm getting far relative to my consistency. That's how you formulate a sentence, thank you. Yeah, probably coffee, something like that. You know, I'm 20 years old now and I still don't know how to pronounce my name in English. Like, whenever I tell someone, like, whenever I speak English with someone and have to present myself, I still know how to pronounce my name, so every time I do it differently. Yeah, it's impossible, so I just given up. Like, in so many ways, like, you just have to give up with some things, like, not in the sense that you shouldn't care anymore, but like, you should just like, give up. That's my inspirational quote for today. Just give up. But don't become a nihilist chud, because nihilist chuds are stupid. Nihilism is like the worst thing that can happen, I think. Like, genuinely, people who are nihilists should all seek immediate therapy. Because it is really bad. That's a side tangent, I don't know why I was thinking of that. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, it's something between Lucian and Lucian, and I don't know. Obviously it would be easier if I had a consistent nickname, but I don't even have that. Like, the nicknames that are viable are the nicknames my parents give me, so I don't really want to tell people, yeah, this is my nickname, but then it's like the nickname my father calls me, like, that's also... My father says loose most of the time. Check DMs, okay. It's nihilism, exactly. Of nihilism, I mean people who are just sad about everything and think everything is shit and everyone should die and whatever. And there's no point in anything. That's basically nihilism. Okay. It would be really funny if I were to be doxxed now. Okay. Should start. What is this sound design, mate? Oh my god. Okay. The chungus, bro. Okay. Fast if does work. Okay, buddy. This just looks like... Okay, I need to find them. This looks like Lithuania. I can't make them up. That was loud, yeah. It's so loud. Okay, this is obviously Senegalese. Wait. Yeah, I mean, it did go for 6,000. It's literally just a copy of Jigger. Okay, this is a bit harder, to be honest. I'll just go Thailand because it is Thailand. Because of these polls, I believe. Like, it might not be, and I'm completely cooked now, but that'd be funny as well. It's actually Sri Lanka. Cool. Oh god. No, actually, wait, CM, that's like, is that, I mean, that's like Commodore or whatever. I don't actually know, that's, CM. I don't know the Spanish abbreviations, but it's somewhere, CM, lol. Lol. Lol, wait, that was such an accurate guess though. Okay. Yeah, multi-merchanted, actually. Can you, is it possible to change it so, no multis and no move? Because I hate moving. I'm gonna play no move. Bro, drinking anything hurts. Because my gums are very inflamed. Okay, then let's just play no moving anyway. Let's play no moving anyway. I thought it was a tie poll, mate. I don't know. Okay, let's. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, whatever. Well, you sent it in Discord DMs. I only looked at the list. It's Philippines. Obviously. You're so bad. Oh my god. Imagine not knowing it's Philippines. Clearest concrete road. And then right hand drive. Mate, that's actually so bad. Okay, this is somewhere like Balkan. I assume that, like, no, El Pueblo de Aldea. Okay, that's actually Spanish speaking. No, wait, is it Spain? What the fuck? The fuck, mate? This doesn't look Spanish at all. Wait, this is such a chopped round, no? What the fuck? Wait, why am I playing moving? I should do no moving. Yeah, I'm cheating, actually. Wait, I don't know. I'm going where I would have guessed. Anyway, okay, cool. I would have guessed Albania before that. Okay. Sorry. Dude, I see the option. Okay, I did. Okay, this is obviously Germany. Right. I think so. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, this is flat ass Germany. And therefore it's north. But it's good roads, so it's west. Germany? It's pretty far north, actually. It's like Denmark, basically. This looks like Appalachia. This looks like Downtown Glaive somewhere. it's, I mean, is it Appalachia? Is that like, how are they called? Like White Mountains or whatever? High peaks? What the chungus? Wait, you can see the name of the road. That's so cooked. Rue de la Couture de Bereuse. Okay. And this is like some French village now. Oh my, bro, how am I supposed to move this map? Oh, is this actually Belgium? No. It's definitely French. No. Okay, back to the lobby chat. I'm going to play esfera. You know, you can like read the street name because it's like they didn't remove the street name from the Google Maps thing, from Google Street View thing, so you can read the street name on the floor, and it was French. Like I told you, I'm not chopped at geography, you know. Like I'm actually decent. No, I actually went, no, okay, basically, I accidentally like moved around, and my first instinct was Balkan, okay. So I moved around and I found Spanish, right? I found Spanish or like Portuguese or whatever, and for fairness reasons I decided to go Balkans anyway, because I would have thought it was evil to send something I got legitimately. Hashtag fairness. Hashtag heartwarming story. Also, I'm realizing how like much strain my voice is under from talking for 2 hours straight. I genuinely, like, I don't know when the last time was I talked for this much for, it's like, who does that? Nobody does. My throat is so dry the entire time. I mean, it doesn't help that I have a slight cold, which, I always have a slight cold, like, who am I kidding? Is there GDG, I guess, like, there's everything. Kinda streamer. My bottle fell over. Like, they were just not Chilean poles. Like, Chilean poles are made of metal, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But they don't look that dark. Like, who's gonna use that information in real life ever? Like, that's such useless information. Why don't I know that shit? Like, sometimes you just have to go from 0 because you... Wait, it's 10? What do you mean it's 10? I usually go to bed at this time. Mate. It's over. I don't stream at 10. Like, what the fuck do I look like? I'll play until I get like one decent attempt, okay? And then I'll be gone. I think I'm forced to, like, just on a moral principle. And also, like, I lose everything without my sleep schedule. Like, my sleep schedule isn't that tight. Like, I don't wake up at 7. Like, I go to bed at like 11 and get up at maybe 9. Yeah, it's pretty normal. But genuinely, I feel like my life is going to shit and I have a shit sleep schedule. Okay, no, if I were to wake up at 6, I think it would be even worse. I mean, completely dark. How does it look? Yeah, there's like nothing. I can turn on the lights, I suppose. I have like a remote control for my light, and I can also make it like. Also, my chair is like really bad. You can obviously hear it. I can do like this, but I can also turn on rave mode. This is pretty bad. I think like if I were to play like this, I'll probably die. And I can also make it like this. This is danger actually. I think that's cool. That's a Kirby. Yeah, you're dreaming. This is and realistically speaking, like, I haven't streamed in a year. If you're dreaming of a Bebel Nerk stream, like, there must be something wrong with you. Hello, Mordiolus. Can't dictate your dreams, obviously, but like at the same time, dreams usually, like, the content of the dream is usually something relevant in your life. And I don't think I've been relevant to anyone who simply knows me through like Twitch. Bro, I actually cannot play GD when it's so dark. Like, unironically, like the contrast of what I'm seeing. Actually, no, let's do full cam. The contrast of what I'm seeing, right, and like playing actually hurts my eyes, bro. So I don't know how many viewers I have. 13. Okay, I'm gonna raid somebody. I should raid who's the worst streamer? Who's like a genuinely like despicable person? Just kidding. What? Yeah, you tell me. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have the crack hamster or heroin hamster. I don't know, heroin hamster because it's an alliteration. Hey, that was heartwarming. True. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Everyone's boring. Okay, Rico LP. I'm going to rate Zaza GD just because I think we have overlap in viewers. Are you a Spanish streamer? I have nothing to do with Spain. Also, Zaza GD is not despicable. Zaza GD is actually, I think, a decent person. From nothing I know nothing. I just watched the stream. And they have a Glaive profile picture, so they can't be that bad. Alright, chat. See ya. Thanks for coming by. I might stream again. I might not stream again. See you in a year or tomorrow. I don't know. Gute Nacht und so eine Sachen. Bonsoir, au revoir et ciao.